Bring it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
It's about to be a lit day today.
Hey, let's get back to our swagger. Come on.
All of them get the dough down.
That is the juggernaut.
Yo, welcome back to the Audible presented by Verizon. My name is Gabe Henderson from the Vikings Entertainment Network. And as promised, we got the second-year phenom wide receiver, Justin Jefferson. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Good to be here and good to go to year two with some confidence.
You got some confidence and you got big bro behind you.
Yes, sir.
Physically support, but literal support also in joining this conversation. Jordan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, doing fabulous. Always a good day. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. And I know we were talking a little off camera. If you don't know who Jordan Jefferson is, I'm going to give you a quick rundown because this guy appeared in the national championship as a quarterback at LSU. He was a starting quarterback from 2008 to 2011. Of course, he was signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as an undrafted free agent in 2012. And most importantly, he's from Louisiana. And I know people from the boot love the boot.
No,
that's home. I know you're up here in Minnesota now, and now you got your brother here putting numbers up and putting numbers out. But before we get to the football talk, we got to start this segment off with the trivia question. Justin, Jordan, from here on out, every single segment we start with the trivia question. So question number one. Y'all ready?
Yeah, of course.
Both of y'all seem a little nervous right now.
Hey, man, I'm just waiting for the question.
All right. How many current LSU Tigers are on the Cincinnati Bengals roster? A1, B2, C3, D4.
D. 4.
Let's go with D. 4.
Talk to me. Names. I need some names.
We got Joe Burrow.
Okay.
We got Jamar Chase, Tyler Shelvin, and Thaddeus Moss.
You on it?
Got my dudes, man. Hey, I know my dudes. I know where my dudes go at. So, hey, I know.
So you got the opportunity to be on the same field as these guys. I know y'all call it NFLSU.
Yeah.
That's the term.
Yeah.
And now you get a chance to all be on this. I think it's 7 players on the same field this week if you
7.
include Daniil and P2. Jordan, I mean, didn't you play with P2 at some point?
Absolutely. Me and Patrick were roommates.
Wow. So being roommates and having JJ, I know we all heard the story a couple of times. JJ's in the dorm room, you know, running routes with you and P2 playing coverage every now and then, but just having him, watch every single step that you make, of course, as well as your brother Ricky. What was that like for you?
It was pretty good. I met Patrick early in my coming out of high school. I knew about him coming from Florida because honestly, once you commit, you start to pay attention to the class. So I met Patrick at the spring game and we connected instantly. So throughout time, I started to learn more about his family. He learned more about mine. And obviously Ricky and Justin had a strong interest in football. And my parents were very, very supportive. My family was very supportive. They always came to a lot of the games. So Justin was able to spend a lot of personal time around players, around guys like Patrick that were able to see him as a very young age. So we used to sit in the dorm rooms all the time and talk about, my younger brother's literally football games, high school football games. And to see both of these guys on the same team at the same time, man, it's a very exciting moment for myself because I know where the connection first started.
Well, I think the connection between you, Ricky, and JJ is your mom's cheesecake. you got to talk about that a little bit because I've heard about the cheesecake on I've heard about it on 3 different occasions. Talk to me.
Crazy part is most people in my family can pretty much cook. So so my dad would be doing all of the gumbos, the crawfish etouffee, all of the big dishes. And my mom and my aunt would be doing the cookies, the cakes, the cheesecakes, all of the desserts really. And oh my God, it's amazing. Every holiday we have the cheesecake and we have the different cakes, caramel cake.
Oh my God.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Tastes amazing.
So the way you talking about this food, it sounds like you should have been playing linebacker.
Should have, but look at me. It's crazy, bro.
Jordan, I'm the baby brother in my family. So my brother as being an older brother, he has plenty of stories about me that I probably won't tell people, but he's not embarrassed to tell people. So I need just not an embarrassing story, but just a funny story about Justin that not many people know about.
Funny stories. This is when the NCAA college football game was out, and it was a very like a lot of kids liked it. So I used to come home during the spring holiday or Christmas holidays, and I would just spend time at the house, and Justin will be playing NCAA football. Well, when he's playing NCAA football, there was a Kanye West album, right? And this dude will be playing NCAA football till 3, 4 in the morning, singing every word of the 808s Heartbreak album. And it used to be so funny to the point to where I would jump in and start singing it with him. So one of his favorite albums back then was the 808s Heartbreak by Kanye West.
Oh man, so that means I know you heard Donda listen. I know that's on rotation right now.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. All right, Jordan, how would you describe Justin as a kid in one word?
Energetic. And the reason why I say that because he was always fond of going outside, playing ball in the yard, or just actively doing things around the house.
Man, so what's one thing that Justin can't live without? And I'll have you answer this question too.
I already know what he about to say.
Video games.
I knew he was about to say that.
What you playing right now?
I've been on that duty hard. I ain't gonna cap. I've been on the Madden a little bit too. I've been playing Jordan at the crib and Madden. So we've been going back and forth lately. I'm trying to get up on them. So
are you the type that play with the Vikings and then boost your ratings up to like 99 and just throw to yourself every play?
I used to do that. When I was small, I definitely used to do that. But now that I'm already on the game, I don't really have to. So I just go in franchise and just build it up.
What about you, Jordan?
But definitely throws the balls to itself. Definitely.
And you still don't stop it.
The last game we played, he probably had 5 receptions for 105 yards, 2 touchdowns, and I was a bit aggravated because I couldn't stop it.
I mean, I don't think nobody would complain if that happened this Sunday.
Hey,
5 catches.
I'm sure.
I'm sure Vikings fans not complaining either. I mean, out of the 3 brothers, who was the worst at keeping a secret? I feel like I can answer this, but I'll let Jordan answer this first.
The worst at keeping a secret? I'll probably have to say Ricky.
I had to say Ricky too. I was the quiet one, really. I was the one saying much.
Yeah, just because he's the middle brother and he, I guess, gets consumed with a lot of information.
Well, before we end this segment, I got 3 rapid fire questions for both of you guys. Question number 1, what was Justin's favorite player growing up?
You had the Kyrie Irving poster on the wall. You had the LeBron James poster on your wall. Randy Moss. I'll stop it at those 3.
Favorite meal?
Meal?
Yeah.
I have to go with that crawfish etouffee. Different. When my dad cooked it, it's different every time.
What makes it different?
I don't know. I need to ask him because it is different every time. And he knows, like, that's my favorite thing. Like, he knows, like, if he comes to where I'm at, that's the thing to cook.
I think it has to do with like the spices combination, and we definitely had crawfish etouffee. I think was at the beginning of August, right?
Mm-hmm. He just came over here and made it. So
that's why you had a crazy camp the way you did this year.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to get the spices in, add that to the game.
Got that Louisiana food. I'm good now.
Add that to the repertoire. But always a pleasure talking to Jordan and Justin. I wish Ricky was here, but maybe next time we'll have him on. But Justin, always a pleasure. Best of luck on Sunday. I'm like your brother said, 5 catches, 105 yards. I think that might be the standard going forward.
That's a standard. That's the lowest we can go. Any high, we good.
Awesome, man. Well, Vikings fans, thank you for tuning into the first edition of the Audible. Next week, we'll have another special guest. Can't give that away right now, but you will be seeing Justin Jefferson again. See you next week.
Peace out.